she had to re-enter being a part of my life, she had to take a hit. In ways that I've spoken about before, and in other ways too, probably, you know? And what I know love to be is selfless, loving action. And I've never known anything as loving or as selflessly active as what this woman did for me in my life. She showed up for me at a time when, I mean, this is the first time I saw her. We had been estranged for like years because of my jealousy. She went and did a movie with another actor, and I thought she was cheating on me, so then I cheated on another. It was just a fucking mess. It was all weak shit, little boy shit, like nonsense. And we hadn't talked for 2 years when all this shit hit. And I wound up at this rehab, right, in Utah, and they do something called Family Week. And every week, on a Sunday, everybody who's involved in the program has their family show up on these Skype calls. And everybody will show up in the same room. And your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your wife, your friends, whatever. Just you and the people? No, it's you, the whole squad of you that are in this group. Like 12 of us in my class. Everyone's family pops up on the screen. And week 1, no one shows up for me. No one. They got the calls. I know they got the calls, but no one showed up. My mother, my father, no one showed up. Manager, friends, no one showed up. Week 2, same thing. So I'm sitting in this room, and even the person who's like therapizing me, she's starting to feel like this. She's empathizing with where I'm at. Everybody else in her, we got a dude who, like, you know, this isn't just alcoholics and shit. This is like fucking arsonists and like child predators and all kind of wild people in this group, right? And they got people showing up for them. And I don't have nobody showing up for me. And week 2, week 3, I'm there 90 days. So I'm there for a clip. And there comes a point where Family Week comes around. I say to my therapist, like, I'm not going to go. You know? Like, I don't want to subject myself to this shit. Like, I'm on a path, and, you know, let me just stay here. Like, I don't want to keep reminding myself of how fucked my situation is. And she says, no, I think you should show up this week. And I show up thinking, all right, my mom's going to be on there. You know, my mom will be on. And Mia is on the screen. And, you know, like, you don't deserve that kind of shit. You know what I mean? You don't deserve that kind of shit. Like, I don't deserve that kind of shit. You know, I don't put her through years and years of fucking nonsense, bro. Just like, I don't have nothing to offer her either. I'm in the middle of my shit. I'm fucking I'm like 2 months in this program. I have nothing going on. I'm making this list. She's at the top of the list, but I'm not reaching out to her or nothing like that. And you heard her voice. Like, she's like a fucking angel. Everybody does their shit, and I'm fucking gone, you know? And so they let her go first, because I can't even fucking believe. And they all know, because I ain't had no family show up for me. And she abuses. She's like, prepping a movie. She ain't got no fucking time for this, you know? But she found time, and she said, hi, Shia. And we just smiled. We had nothing else to say. But she saved my fucking life, bro. Like, before the kid, before the job, before God, before any religion, before a laugh.
This is a very disturbing blind item about Shia LaBeouf and Mia Goth, so trigger warning for DV. Speaking of splits, this A- list actor who has been working since he was a teen beat his significant other again, but so far she is not leaving him again. And this is allegedly Shia LaBeouf and Mia.
Where did you find this? There's something so innocent and pure about this little thing. You just want to protect it.
Mia, what about you?
Where did you find this? There's something so innocent and pure.
Everybody who's involved in the program has their family show up on these Skype calls. Week 1, no. Like, I don't deserve that kind of shit. You know, I done put her through years and years of fucking nonsense, bro. Just like, and she unmutes and she's like, "Hi, Shia." You know, it's like, she's prepping a movie. She ain't got no fucking time for this, you know. But she found time and she said, "Hi, Shia," and we just smiled. We had nothing else to say. But she saved my fucking life, bro. Like, before the kid, before the job, before God, before any religion, before a laugh, before Bo, before a phone, before anything, was this woman's face. And sometimes that's all you need to offer a person who's in a situation like that. Before a laugh, before Bo, before a phone, before anything, was this woman's face. And wasn't no promises made, wasn't no long conversation being had, nothing. Just her presence, the ministry of presence. Sometimes that's all you need to offer a person who's in a situation like that, is like, just to be present. And she was present for me at a time when I didn't deserve to have nobody in my life. Especially her. And I'm not trying to do this bull shit, because right away my head goes to like, how's this being viewed? I'm such a fuck this way, but come on, man. Yeah. She's a real one. She's a real one. And I'll never be able to. It's the first time I really understood love, because I have nothing to give. And I was sitting there thinking like, well, I don't have nothing. It's not sexy to be with. Don't you get it? Like, people out here accusing me of like putting makeup on my genitals and like shooting dogs and shit. That's what I'm being accused of. And you're showing up for me like you're gonna be tied to this shit? It didn't make no fucking sense. And love is irrational that way. You can't rationalize real love. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And I had spent my whole life trying to rationalize it. Like, oh, you know, this dude hits me up. He's in my corner because, you know, we fuck with the same craft. You know what I mean? That's what he loves. He loves this thing that I got that I'm like, I'm G with this shit over here. That's why he loves me, because he loves that part of me that's G at this. You know, and then I would write your love off like, oh, okay, you love me because I do this shit. And so many of my relationships were basically like, you love me because I'm fucking sensei over here. In the dojo, I'm black belt right here, so you love me because of this. And when they blow the dojo up, you're like, I'm not G at nothing. I'm not sensei at nothing. I don't even know how to fish. I don't even know how to fucking do nothing. Like, I don't even know how to camp. I'm a fucking little kid. You know what I mean? I don't know how to make a fire.
There's no story. None that you're entitled. We haven't gone all that far yet. Must have. Find a. We've no. If you discover anything.
Yeah, she gave me hope, bro. When I was really like running on fumes. I wasn't running on empty, but I was running on fumes.
Someone ahead. Thank you. And you're right.
I'll never be able to speak. I don't know nothing like
matter.
this relationship.
Not something for light conversation.
My relationship with my boyfriend was fizzling out until I found Beloved. It's this relationship.
They had wiretapped Marilyn Monroe's phone, and she was calling up Bob and a friend of hers named Rothberg in New York, an art dealer, saying that she was going to hold a press conference to tell the whole world what Kennedy had told her about, and I'm quoting, the objects from outer space from the 40s found in New Mexico. A clear reference to Roswell and a couple of the other events that happened.
I must admit,
So Marilyn,
it's been a surprise.
because I think the Kennedy brothers had distanced themselves because of the affair she was having
How can I do
with Jack
anything
Kennedy
but
was
sing
a
your
little bit
praises?
getting too well known, she was angry. And so she was threatening to spill the beans in a public news conference where the whole world would have been there. So before she could do that, Wetworks killed her, made it look like overdose of drugs. Kennedy was livid that happened. But he was working on an executive order at that time that would have dissolved the agency and a lot of these operations that were dealing with this.
The agency is in CIA?
Yeah. They had wiretapped Marilyn Monroe's phone, and she was calling up Bobby Kennedy and
When does this objective go away? Does this be the next reason? Turn 4. Oh, okay.
Nothing. I think so. I think a cyclonic ion blasters is. I mean, if there's an event, you're taking those. I mean, there's no doubt. It's the thing.
My friend went on this Tinder date and she woke up in a bathtub full of ice. There was a chair next to her with a note in an envelope and it said, "Go to the hospital right now. They took her kidney."
What, really?
Yeah. No, but don't worry, I didn't drug or treat you in the bathroom. You will go home with both kidneys. Or not. I'm just kidding.
Very amusing.
And you? What's your funniest Tinder story?
I was gonna tell you a story about like when I went home with my Tinder date and we realized that we were living in the same building. But you definitely top that. Like your story, like I can't beat. Nobody can top that story that you just.
Maybe I'm your neighbor too. I'm on the 3rd floor of your building and see you every day when you come back from work at 5:30.
How do you know I come back at 5:30?
Oh, come on. Just pick your random time. It's a coincidence.
Listen, you're really nice, but I think I'm gonna just go if that's okay.
Let's share a count then.
I meant I'm gonna go alone.
Why? This is stupid. We both live in the same building. My friend went on this Tinder date.
I asked my boyfriend to show me the snake, and he said no, and I couldn't understand why. Turns out he was ashamed because he was trying to defeat one of the hardest monsters in as a snaker, but his snake was not ready, so...
Day 105 sitting for carbonated mayonnaise. You do realize it's Friday, right? I got shit to do tonight that requires me not to be on my deathbed, but sure, I got you, even though TikTok's views have been sucking lately. The fuck TikTok, we're not on people's free page anymore, but yeah, I got you. I'm gonna be...
That shit stinks.
The pasta.
Bitter.
Believe me, I can.
Awesome. Truly, I had no idea how I was gonna get the mayonnaise into the bottle. I'm a baker today, baby. Bought an egg for 2 things: beers and pussy. But no, I'm having neither. I'm like Garrett, the sperm thing, bandit. It's amazing. It's amazing shit we got going on, guys. This shit is about to have me tossed. Wow, that looks amazing. What's left of it is on my socks, on my kitchen floor. Jesus Christ. And on my chest. It actually has a nice foamy head on it, like a root beer float, a drink crafted in heaven. But I'm not in heaven, I'm in hell. And this is fucking mayonnaise. It's a fucking mayonnaise soda. Cheers, fucker. Oh God. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh my God. Oh. Now, despite what you might be thinking, that looks disgusting. It isn't. It's real. I gotta say, I love to sit here and savor this drink, but I'm gonna go ahead and pound this and get started with my night.
All right, it's getting crowded in here. Everyone out, come on. Not you, Scotty. Not you, number 2. Not you, Frau. Not you, gold member. Not you guys back there. Not you, henchman holding wrench. Not you, henchman arbitrarily turning knobs, making it seem like you're doing something. This is uncomfortable. All right, it's getting crowded in here. Everyone out, come on.
I told my wife to stop making everything about herself and her pregnancy. I, 44M, and my wife, 39F, have been married for over 15 years. We initially stopped at 4 kids, but we were surprised with a baby due in December. My wife hadn't been pregnant in 5 years, so this was a significant event for both of us. She's understandably excited and constantly talks about it, sharing the news with everyone, which is fine. However, it becomes problematic when she brings it up in inappropriate situations. For example, there was a tragic incident in our town where a child sadly passed away in a hit and run. During the vigil, my wife said something along the lines of, "I'm so thankful that our baby is okay. I couldn't live with myself if this vigil was for one of our children or the baby. I know for a fact that a few people hurt her because they shot us a dirty look and scoffed. I love my wife, but there are certain things you just don't say, especially when a couple is mourning their deceased child." However, this post isn't about that situation. It's about something else entirely. My brother married a woman who immigrated from Iran a little over 8 years ago. She's a lovely woman and happy to be a part of the family. Now, if any of you know about the events in Iran, you can get an idea of where this is going. My sister-in-law has been so anxious and has had breakdowns because she hasn't been able to reach some of her family members. She's been crying, not eating, skipping showers, etc. She even cut off all her hair to show support, but my sister-in-law just really needs to see that her family is okay. My wife and I went over there, we brought some meals, and my brother and I were planning to give the ladies a spa day. In the middle of eating, my sister-in-law began to cry silently, and while my brother was consoling her, my wife said, "Sis, I know how you are feeling. This pregnancy has been hard, it's difficult to eat, and I worry that something might go wrong because of my age. But both of us will make it through this. Now, let's go to the salon and do something about that hair." My wife had a genuine smile on her face. My sister-in-law began to cry even harder. I apologized to them, ushered my wife out of their house, and got into the car fuming. My wife noticed I was upset and asked why. I said, "Stop making everything about you in this pregnancy." Sister-in-law is having night terrors because of what's happening in her country, worried sick that her own family members may be in danger. Yet you go and compare her issue and your pregnancy together? My wife tried to explain her reasoning, saying she was just trying to make her feel better. How in the world was commenting on her hair and comparing your pregnancy to the events in Iran going to make her feel better? My wife continued to insist she did nothing wrong, but there is a time and a place for everything. My wife took off to her parents, and I've been getting calls left and right from my in-laws for not caring about my wife's pregnancy. Update 1. I didn't think I'd come back to this website. I saw many of your comments and took all the advice. Sit down, talk with her, get her point of view, maybe get her evaluated, and go back to how we were. Well, that's not happening. I found out some devastating news from our 14-year-old, and I'm debating on whether I should keep fighting for this marriage. She cheated on me. My wife, my partner in crime, my best friend, the mother to my kids. And now, I'm even unsure if they're my kids. I haven't told my wife that I know about her affair. Frankly, I don't want to. I've been with her for so long that I don't know if I can live without her. I don't know how long she and this guy have been meeting up. I hope it's only been a couple of times because that'll be easier to get over. I'm trying to keep myself together for my 14-year-old, but it's hard. Whenever I get a chance by myself, I have a breakdown. I don't get what I did to cause her to do this. I thought I was a good husband, a good father, and a good friend. Turns out I may have been none of the above. I found out about the affair a couple of days ago from my 14-year-old. I've reassured her that nothing's wrong, and I'll have her mother and me explain it. I'm thinking about just telling her that her mom and I have an open relationship to keep this under wraps, to make it not look like she cheated on me. I've just been going through the motions. My wife is still with her parents, and she's barely talking to me. Now I know why. Maybe if I tell her I know about her affair, she'll end it and come back home. We have a good life together. We're good together. I feel like I'm rambling. If this were my brother and I found out his wife cheated on him, and he was talking like how I am now, I'd grab him by the collar and set him straight. I've watched films of this stuff, heard about it, and even watched shows where the couple talks about how they get past infidelity. I used to think, they're so stupid, just get divorced. I'd never forgive my wife if she cheated on me. But now I'm in the same shoes, and I sound just like them. From what I've seen so far, it was just emotional and exchanging explicit photos, but my daughter had taken plenty of pictures, and I've only seen about 4 so far. There's at least 30. I feel that if I go through the rest of these photos, it'll confirm that she may have been having this affair for a long time. My daughters might not even be my kids. If I go public with this, it won't just turn my world upside down, it'll affect my daughters too. I don't want to hurt them like that. I only eat when my daughter's around me to keep up the facade that everything's fine. But when she's away, I'm throwing up and shaking. This isn't just some high school relationship. This is the woman I've built a life with. I know what I should do, but I don't want to. Over the last few days, I've realized how much my life circles around my wife and kids. If I dig any further into this, I just might break. If you've been married, are married, in a long-term relationship with kids and a home, how do you get past this? Do I just quietly confront her and do marriage counseling? Or do I just take this from her and get her to come back home and act as if I know nothing about this? Update 2. The twins are not mine and neither is the newborn. I've confronted my wife. She was remorseful, but she doesn't regret it. She loves him. Her parents knew about the affair. They discovered it long before I did. They had been helping them by having my wife and her affair partner meet at their home. Why were her parents helping her instead of being decent people? They didn't want to risk being humiliated. Her parents, basically the entire family, are heavily involved in the church in our town. They also didn't want to separate the twins from their real dad. My 14-year-old and 10-year-old are staying with my brother and sister-in-law. I don't have the strength to be able to take care of them right now. They hate their mother and refuse to speak to her. They're both in therapy. I am too. I tried to take the twins so they would be with their sisters, but my wife put up plenty of resistance. I'm positive her affair partner is with her at the moment. I saw his car heading towards my in-laws' house as I left. AP was also married. I've been in contact with his wife, and she says she's filing for divorce. I haven't asked her if AP has tried to work things out, and frankly, I don't care. F him. F my wife. F my stupid in-laws. I always thought in-laws were uptight pricks anyway. I'm glad they're all being ostracized. My mother-in-law and father-in-law have been kicked out of the church, and from the looks of the church's social media page, they deleted anything related to them. I'm glad they're being humiliated. The one thing they fear the most is happening. Mother-in-law called me crying, wanting me to clear the situation up.
Nope.
Father-in-law wanted me to work things out, but I simply asked if it were him in the situation. Would he be working things out? He answered with silence before hanging up. My wife has been trying to reach out to me, but I refuse to answer her. I get just a tiny bit happy seeing how frantic she is to contact me. I don't know what she wants, and I don't want to speak to her anytime soon. I know I'll eventually have to. Before I got the results, I was ready to take her to court and get custody of the twins. I'm pathetic. Going to work is a struggle. My coworkers look at me with pity. I don't even grocery shop anymore. I can feel everyone looking and whispering. I've lost about 15 pounds since this whole thing came to light. I barely get any sleep. Therapy is not helping. This has been the worst year of my life. I wish I had kept my mouth shut in the car a few months ago. If I had, then I'd be enjoying time with the newborn and decorating the house. The house is silent. It should be loud with my daughters laughing or arguing. I should be changing a diaper. I should be hearing my wife try to outperform Mariah Carey. The house should smell sweet and be warm. Dirty diapers should be in a trash bag waiting to be thrown out. I should be smiling and laughing. This house should be filled with happiness and life. Now it's just cold, empty, and quiet. Everything I did was for nothing. I had a sad childhood. I wanted a happy adulthood. I can't ever seem to win. I always lose. I don't feel like a man. I don't even feel human. I told my wife to stop making everything about herself and her pregnancy. I, 44 am, and my wife,
Boop.
Who are you? No civilization is better or worse. Strategy is key. Choose Egypt and use technology to win. With Egypt technology and building.
Yeah, we do all genres.
So when you're DMing a campaign, it's pretty safe to say that your players, your friends, they're gonna want to gamble at some point. Whether it's taking place in a casino or down a seedy alley in a creepy town, here are 3 dice games that I like to use in these gambling settings that you can use for your campaign. Number 1, Devil's Dice. Your player's gonna roll a d6. You as the dealer are gonna roll 3d6. If one of the dealer's dice matches the player's number, they get their money back plus an equal amount. If 2 numbers match, they get their money back plus double the amount. 3 numbers match, back their amount plus triple. But if their number doesn't match any of your dice, they lose the entire bet. And you, the dealer, get to keep all the rewards. So when you're DMing a campaign, it's pretty safe to say that your players, your friends, they're gonna want to gamble at some point. Whether it's taking place in a casino or down a seedy alley in a creepy town, here are 3 dice games that I like to use in these gambling settings that you can use for your campaign. Number 1, Devil's Dice. Your player's gonna roll a d6. You as the dealer are gonna roll 3d6. If one of the dealer's dice matches the player's number, they get their money back plus an equal amount. If 2 numbers match, they get their money back plus double the amount. 3 numbers match, back their amount plus triple. But if their number doesn't match any of your dice, they lose the entire bet. And you...
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better in this. A bit shocked. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner, and I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather... It's a you don't have...
You seem to know enough.
Most, no doubt. But we're most certainly going to need a healer. Oh, it's an active... You have my attention.
Cookie, Cookie Wookie. Yeah. Oh shit.
computer system files up. I take the blame. You and your partners call me out. Who else is on this?
It's just the two of us. Like, I really am sorry.
David is involved with it? Priscilla seems to know more about this than I do. Almost done. We should stop. I see their faces. I hear their screams. It's horrible.
Their flirtations annoy me. I am tired of waiting for Michael.
I can't. I don't want to.
Just begun.
Oh, please. You seen David? No? You alright? Have you seen a guy named Maury? Who's he? The minute you find him, I want you to grab him. What's up? Just grab him and sit on him. Then find me. Stop this bullshit.
What? Wait till we get it. How is the Wookiees, huh?
She's good. Look at her.
Oh, you Wookiees, you're your baby.
She can't even make the jump right.
Come on, come on.
Hell yeah, fucking everybody's here.
Dog's a real gorilla.
Oh, you got? Oh, dude, did you go to Target?
Nah, I went to
I literally just put those. I put some of those out
Really?
fucking the other day at Target. Yeah, they had me doing the. They had me doing the pet.
no cashiers.
Where?
I was about to walk
Where?
away. And at Knob Hill.
Oh shit, really?
I had all the gear and all that shit, and I was about to walk away. But there's some guy behind me, and I wanted to bitch at me.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I go there all the time. So I was standing there for like 5 minutes until I flagged somebody down. I was like, hey,
You need some help, bro.
He's like, oh, let me call somebody. He's like, intercom doesn't work. He's like, fucking intercom doesn't work. So let me go find somebody. He's like, you got 5 minutes.
You got 5 minutes. I wasn't walking out with this shit. It's free at that point.
That little baby bitch kind of right. No, you're fine. You can jump on the bed.
Excuse me, miss. How'd you do that? You know you're not supposed to be in the computer room here. How'd you get in anyway? The door was locked. Maybe it's nice arms. Now I really could get in a lot of trouble for this. What's your name?
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now hiding behind your eye. The casing is fragile. The slightest.
Open up. Dead. Good. One day I'll catch a break. Always room for more?
Visions project into your mind. An altar lord hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
Like it.
Killing yourself isn't so hard, really. And besides, you'll be saving all your friends. I will destroy this place. And I'll kill them all. Unless you do as I say. Get away with that rifle. Me first. Sweet.
Oh, bring me a blanket.
It's called Death Spa, right? Yeah, Death Spa.
You work tomorrow, you said?
Schedule's right there.
So you work tomorrow. Where do we throw these at?
Oh my god, I don't know.
It's the recycling room, but we
Say grandma always bitches when we throw it in there because she doesn't like the guy going through recyclables, and I'm like, just put him out there. She's like, just put him out there for him. I'm like, bro, he's doing a job. It's for free practice. He's making free money. You don't have to help him make that free money. So I just throw it there.
I guess that's what's it. Let's do it. Because we gotta get some buckets before we start recycling.
Yeah.
Gotta get some what?
That's what,
Buckets?
that's literally what I
Yeah.
was thinking about too.
Can you open that window, really?
Yeah,
Huh? You talking to Wookiee?
More?
No, can you give her some food?
More?
Wookiee. Can you give Wookiee?
She got excited. I think she peed a little bit. Just like when she jumped out because I tried to grab her and then like, yeah. No. It's not the blood. There would be red on my hand.
It's the blood.
Maybe it's the plasma from the blood. Not the chat.
Now's your chance now.
With breakfast and everything? I gotta go. Was it the Chad?
Here's a Chad.
I love you.
I love you.
Right? Some bong matter. I got vacuum tomorrow. I supposed to do that one day.
I know, we never did. It's just everything else.
Yeah. What is this?
I don't know about it.
Did anything come out?
Anything come out of what?
Like on TV or some shit
Oh,
today?
we're gonna watch Invincible.
Oh yeah, we didn't even actually watch it.
Where is... Can you turn on the sound trainer? It's right there, the web.